Got Cap. Cap. What up, Cap? Welcome to No Cap Tarot with the OG Divine Empress. I call myself the OG because when I made this channel, there wasn't nobody else calling themselves Empress. It was just me. And though God is taking me on a journey that is, taking me to the valley of the shadow of the death, and I've also been taken to the mountain high. I've seen much of what God's green earth has to hold, and it has broadened my spiritual senses. I will never forget when nobody calling themselves the Empress back when I made this channel. They all is now, but Anyway, I ain't got no lie to tell you, no bullshit to say. So if you want to get a reading, roll that beautiful bean footage. You send the Cash App as soon as you send it in the 4 space. $2 PressQueen 4. For that note, put in your number that I can text or an email address that I can send the reading link to. As soon as I receive your Cash App, I am going to either text or email that contact information that you left for me. And I'm going to give you the direct hotline, the tarot hotline. You call that hotline and leave your message. I have it on Do Not Disturb. That way I won't pick up. You will have to leave a voice message, but your voice is how I connect to you. And when your voice connects with me and I hear a situation, I'll do the reading and I will send you a private link to your reading, unlimited access forever. And you'll be able to review that reading and listen to that reading 2 months from now, 3 years from now, 20 years from now. As long as YouTube is up, I will send you a private YouTube link. You'll be able to access that reading. And yeah, that's how we get it to you. It's very simple. Very simple. Send your Cash App with your contact information as the note on the Cash App itself. I will text you just to let you know that I received it. I'm never going to leave you out here just wondering, well, did she get my money? Or I'm always going to confirm for you. And depending on what order that you are in, that's how soon you'll get your reading. It could be within 20 minutes. It could be within 2 hours. It could be within 5 hours. But it's probably not going to ever be more than 24 hours because, like I said, I actually do this. I'm not trying to work this around another job. This is what I do. So send that over. Send your contact information. I'm going to send you the tarot hotline. Leave your message, your question, your situation, or whatever in the voicemail. Make sure that you're contacting me from a number that I can readily identify, or readily identify yourself as what Cash App you send or what your Cash App name is, so I can know who you are. Otherwise, how would I know? People sending me Cash Apps, how I'm going to know is you if you don't identify yourself? Put your contact information. And then when you leave your voicemail, just say what your Cash App name is somewhere in the voicemail, and I'll know which one is you. And I'll be able to go through, find your contact information, and shoot you back over your reading as soon as possible. Okay? All right. All right. Welcome back. This is your reading, Capricorn, for mid-May 2022. I was going to say 2020. What happened in May 2020? Capricorn, you got that PPP, didn't you? You got some of that pandemic assistance. Capricorn know how to get to that money. You know how to get to that money. Let's see what the rooms have for you. Rude. The room fell. There we go. Yeah. It must be too sad. Something about your 8th house, which is like what other people's money, death, taxes, sex, the deep ties that you have to another person. Capricorn, you be thinking about somebody. You be thinking about somebody heavy. Heavy. They don't got their little talons off in you. Somebody don't put them talons off in you. You be thinking about them, fantasizing about them. Let's see what's going on with that. Holy Spirit, come through. Holy Spirit, come through. Be a hedge of protection. You're really into somebody. It's either an old thing or they're older than you. And it kind of just sits there, like brewing beneath the surface. And like the further you get away from it, the more you realize that it still has a hold on you. It's like somebody who's tried for the longest to try to act like, you know what I'm saying, they were moving on and shit. Time to let go and move the fuck on. You see that? It's like you tried to act like it's beyond me, or it's above me now, or I ain't dealing with that no more, or I'm on to the next, or whatever. But you really like, you've been out here trying to act like it's not bothering you. But in the back of your mind, like, you really just be thinking about this shit. Somebody really got a hold on your ass. Either somebody got a hold on your ass, or it's something that you just really have, you holding a grudge about something. And it's really hard for you to let it go. Well, you know, if you just go ahead and get it off your chest, then, you know what I'm saying, that helps too. Because the worst they can do is say no. They could say, fuck you, get the fuck off my doorstep. But, you know what I'm saying, most people ain't on that type of time. Unless you done tried them, like really, really tried them. Most people ain't on that type of time. But for real, like, something is really, it's talents in you. You know, the devil card is associated with Capricorn, and the devil is like ruled by vices and stuff like that. And you done been around the world, and try to move yourself away from something, and it is still following you, honey. Because you really want it. You really want it, and I feel like it's really for you, and everything that you have experienced since you walked away from this connection or from this situation or whatever the case may be. You feel like everything just reminds you of this person, or it reminds you of that situation that you really wanted. And I feel like when you couldn't get it exactly when you wanted, it may have been devastating to you, but you know, Capricorn, they ain't gonna let nobody see them sweat. They finna go chase another bag, go live it up. It may have been since 2020 that you have been separated from this thing that you care about so much. And you just don't want to believe that you still have ties to it. I feel like you still have some soul ties. You still have some energy that you are holding on to that maybe you need to get cleared out. If nothing is going to come of it, then you really need to focus on getting that energy cleared out, because it's just not good to hold on to energy. It's just dead weight, really. With dead weight, you can't travel light. And I do see travel happening here. Definitely see travel. You have gotten away from this person. You either moved away from this person. Like, it could be like moved away from them, meaning you just distanced yourself from them, like mentally and emotionally. Spiritually, you trying to, but it just don't seem like it's working. This person got a strong hold on your ass, and it's unexplainable. Because I feel like it's somebody who's just not of the norm. I get Lilith energy here. Somebody who's just not of the norm. Very strong individual, strong-minded individual. They may deal with their own darkness and maybe trying to work through that. And I feel like maybe you fell in love with this person, or you got really comfortable in this situation during a time where you were also experimenting or working through your shadow side, going through your dark night of the soul. So this person could be around 27 to 29, or I'll just say from late 20s to early 30s, or that's when you met this person. So either they are that, or that's when you met them. And it's either an old relationship, or this person is older than you, or a situation, you know what I'm saying? It's an age difference there. You be trying to work and just trying to get your little bag and stuff. So you really be trying to focus and stay balanced by focusing on your work and just not paying it any attention. But it's just always there. It's always there lingering. You could be meeting new people and they remind you of the other person. It's just a hook. It's a hold. Ooh, could be a little witchcraft. Could be a little craft. Could be a little craft there. So know that. If that's the case, then you just need to go see somebody, or, you know, really get into some deep spiritual healing where you can get that shit up off of you. But I'm not really, like, I believe in it, but I also know that the will, and with God, you are stronger than any, you know, human power, or also God sets his children above all principalities, above even the angels. Your connection and God's love for you, you are the focus You are God's focus even more so than the angels are. They already good. They already earned their wings. God ain't really got to look at them like that. God's attention and his focus is on you. So if you need to be released finally and set free from something, you definitely can. You cry out to God and you just stay faithful. Maybe you need to fast a little bit just to dedicate yourself to detoxing. Detox is definitely here. I definitely hear detox. Start fresh. Or go ahead and address the shit. If you've never addressed it and it's, haunting you like this, then that's why it's haunting you like that, because you just never addressed it. But if you have addressed it and you just been kind of just trying to work yourself out of remembering old shit, then that's not really working for you. Then you need to go ahead and get deep into that spiritual shit and cast this shit out and decide once and for all that you want to be loosed. Woman, thou art loosed. You want to be loosed. Let them go. Let them go, stronghold. But it's something that does have a stronghold on you, and it's like everywhere you go, you think you're moving to a place where you're going to have these new opportunities and this beautiful fresh space and fresh perspective, and you're doing a lot of moving, trying to keep yourself preoccupied so you don't think about it, but really you just kind of sit down and deal with it and see what you got from it and see, take inventory, what you gave, what you got, and make peace with whatever that transition or whatever that transaction was. Whether there was reciprocity or not, probably not if you're not still dealing with this person, but it's definitely something either old, or it's an old thing trying to come back, or that keeps coming back to you, or somebody older who is just like really has a strong hold on your ass that you may either have met when you were in your late 20s to early 30s, or you're in your late 20s to early 30s right now and the person is older than you. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a really strong hold, and that's really all I got to tell. Because I feel this energy of, it's there, but it's not revealing itself. It's not revealing itself much. So it's a thing of basically, if you don't want to deal with it, then it ain't gonna be dealt with. If you keep you keep repressing it, then it's just not going to be dealt with. But repressing this thing can make some weird shit start happening for you, because you'll start seeing that person in other people. You could be halfway across the world and you'll see that same person's spirit in another person, and it'll approach you and you'll have these same issues over and over and over and over again until you deal with it head on directly. So if you need a reading, reach out to your girl. I got you on that. I ain't got no lie to tell you, no bullshit to say, just like I told you right here, straight away. It's something that really has a strong hold on you and you ain't letting it go, and it's either because of inaction or it just downright didn't work. And if it downright didn't work and it's still on you, then you need to cry out to God and get it off of you. Go ahead and cut that soul tie, because the shit is running deep and it keeps recurring in your life because you are not addressing it head on. Okay, Capricorn, I love y'all. I wish y'all the absolute best. Cross-watchers, check in. Let me know, are you the stronghold? Because, I read mostly for cross-watchers because cross-watchers be knowing what's going on. Sun sign onlys don't really be knowing what's going on. But if you know your whole birth chart and you know that it's real, just let me know, and I wish you the best. Love you. Bye.